question number 6, right? So question number 6 is that express each of the following as a percentage. So we need to convert numbers into percentage. So if you can recall, I told you there are 3 methods. So one method is that make the denominator 100 by multiplying it with some number. Another is make the denominator 100 by dividing it maybe. Or third is that if you cannot do it by first 2 method, then simply multiply it with 100 and write down the answer in decimal. So we are going to do these 4 questions. So let me open the whiteboard also because this will take some, we need some space to solve it.
Okay, ma'am.
So the first question is of question number 6 is 81 wholes 2 by 3. 81 wholes 2 by 3. We need to convert it into fractions or percentages. So how to convert it into percentage? Can I make this denominator 100 by multiplying with anything?
No, ma'am.
I cannot because 3 is not a factor of 100, right? I cannot simplify also. So there is only one method left. First of all, I will convert this improper fraction into the proper fraction. So I will multiply 81 with 3. So what is 81 multiplied by 3? 243.
243, yes.
And if you add 2, so this will be 245 divided by 3. Right? So I will be doing this question with two methods, right? This is the first method that convert this improper fraction into the mixed number into improper fraction. Now because I cannot change it into the percentage with any other method, so I will multiply it with 100. This is the last option I can do. So this will be 24500 to 24,500 divided by 3, and now this is in percentage. Why this? How this percent sign is coming? Because I have multiplied it with 100.
Ma'am,
So 100 is
why we multiply with 245 only? Why
because
didn't
this
we
is the
multiply
third method.
it?
No, no, no. There are 3 methods. Na? The first method is, dekhe, the first method is that if you can make the denominator 100, for example, if it is 2 by 5, so I can multiply it with 20 so that my denominator is 100, 40 by 100. So I will say this is 40%. So this is called when you multiply numerator as well as denominator with the same number. So this is called equivalent fraction, right? You have learned it in the previous classes. This is called equivalent
Yes.
fraction method. Okay, so this is one of the method. If I can multiply the denominator with some number to change it into 100, so that is this method, right? Now the second method is that if we can, simplify, right? For example, if the fraction is, let's say, 40 by 200, I need, right? I need to have 100 here. So I can divide both numerator and denominator with 2. So this would be 20 by 100. And I know this is 20%. Are you getting this point? So
Yes.
one way of converting fractions into percentage is that you multiply both numerator and denominator with the same number. Second way is that if you can see that the denominator is not 100, but if I divide it with some number, I can make the denominator 100, right? Now the third method, like a fraction is like this, that you cannot apply method 1 or 2. Like for example, this
Yes.
fraction 2 by 3. So now I cannot make 300 because 3 is not a factor of 100. And I cannot divide also because there is no common factor. So now what to do? Now in this situation, you need to multiply this fraction with 100, only with the numerator. So this will be 200
Ma'am,
by
can I
3.
speak?
Ji, bete.
Ma'am, so we follow the third method
Yes,
because
here
in
we
the third
followed the
method,
third method.
three three is not divisible on
That's right,
any that
because
it
3 is
can be
not a
chain of
factor of.
100.
That's right, very good, that's right. Okay, so we will pick one of these 3 methods. So I will not remove it, so we can consult them in the other questions also. Okay, because I was unable to do method 1 and 2. So for this particular question, I have picked method 3. Method 3 is like the resort. आखिरी हमारे पास हरबा क्या है conversion का कि you can simply multiply it with 100 and get the answer in decimal, right? So now if I divide this with 3, so this will be, now I know it's already in the percentage. I just have to divide it and get it into the into the decimal form. If you divide 24,500 by 3, so this will be 3 eights are 24. Then 5 will come down. Now 3 ones are 3. Now this will be 2. So it would be 20, right? So now it would be 3 6 are 18. 2 again 20. So this will be 3 6 are 18 again, right? Or this will be 2. So now it will be zero point 0.6. So this answer is very big. It is 8166.6%. This is a lot.
Ma'am, we simple write it in the simplest form.
Sorry.
Ma'am, like the answer was this, and then we turn into the percentage. So
Hmm.
can't we write 24,500 by 3?
It is not divisible by 3. It is it is not fully divisible. This is the answer of this division. 81 point
Okay, ma'am.
something. So 81.6 actually, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So this is a lot, a very big number. So there is another way of solving this question, because I told you it's not necessary that we should convert it into the mixed number first. So another way of solving this same question is that we can do like this: 81 whole 2 by 3. We can just write it down like this: 81. नहीं, just do it, वो confuse कर देगा आपको. Just keep it like this. ठीक है? So any confusion in this? Acha, now if you want to just convert it back to check if your answer is correct, so how can we do that? We can, convert it back into the fraction. हमें पता है ना percentage से fraction कैसे जाना है. So if you remove the percent sign, so what will come in the denominator? If you remove this percent sign,
Ma'am,
what will come in the denominator?
100.
100 will come, right? So if you remove this decimal, like two zeros to the back, so this will go two zeros here. So this will be 81.666, right? So 81.66. So ये 2 by 3 is 0.666, right? So this is your answer. The same question. अगर आप 2 by 3 को डिवाइड करें ना, डेसिमल में कन्वर्ट करें, तो ये आपके पास आता है 81.6. With this is a recurring decimal. 6 will repeat itself. So this answer is same as this one, right? So you can always recheck your answer. Is it clear? Because this is very big number. Usually we deal with the percentages up till 100. So but this is very high percentage, 8166%. So you can think if probably my answer is not correct. So you can always recheck your answer. You can always convert it this
Oh,
percentage back to the fraction or decimal, right? Is this clear, Vitek?
yes.
Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So I don't know, I cannot hear your voice very clearly today. Your voice is
Ma'am,
not very clear. Sorry?
my throat is paining. That's why.
Sorry? Oh, all right, that's why.
So I drink
So,
cold water. That's
oh, all right. So now let's do the second question, right? So second part is 9.124. So 9.124. We need to convert it into percentage. First of all, let's remove the decimal. So what will come? 9124. And what will come in the denominator? 100 or 1000?
ma'am. Ma'am, that would come there. 1, 2, 3. For the 1,000.
1000 will come. Very good. So now we need 100. So what to do? We need 100.
Ma'am, divide.
We can divide, right? We can divide it also, or
Ma'am,
we
with
can make
25.
this like, हाँ, we can separate it, like 10 को अलग कर लें और 100 को अलग कर लें,
Yes, ma'am.
right? So now this will be 9124 by 10, and this 100 will make it a percentage, right?
Yes.
So now this 10 will just give you a decimal here. So this is 912.4%, right? Is it clear?
Ma'am, when ma'am gave me this question, and
Mhm.
today ma'am are giving every student one question to answer. So ma'am give me this question, uh, but I divided that.
All right. So here you divided when it was 1000. This one?
Yes,
All
yes,
right.
ma'am.
So you divided and got the answer?
Ma'am, my answer was same.
Same answer. All right, that's fine. So usually now the good practice is when there is when there are zeros now, we don't divide. We try to, like if you are multiplying a number, like for example, if you are multiplying 19 with 1000. So actually a good practice is that don't multiply it. Just just add the zeros. ये आपने किया था ना in grade 5. Just write down the zeros at
Yes,
the
ma'am.
end, right? So same is the case like this. If it is 1.9 multiplied by 100, let's say, so we don't actually multiply it. We will do what? Because it is multiplied by 100, so we will shift the decimal two step forward. So this will be 190. Are you getting this point? Because there are two zeros and multiply ka matlab hai we are expecting a bigger answer. So we can shift the decimal two step forward, right? So this will be the answer. Same is the case
Yes,
with the division. In division, we try not to divide actually. Like if I want to divide now 325 divided by 100. So I will not actually divide it with 100. Rather, I will say this is the decimal here. So if you divide it with 100, so decimal will go two step backward. So the answer would be 3.25. Are you getting the point? So same is the case here. So
okay.
9.9124 divided by 1000 का मतलब है कि this decimal will go three step backward. So the answer is 9.124. लेकिन हमने इसको 3 point backward नहीं लेके जाना because ये एक जो 100 है ना this will bring the percentage in the question. ठीक
Yes,
है? So we are actually dividing it with 10 only. So if you divide it with 10, the answer is 912.4%. Right? ठीक है बेटे?
yes, ma'am. I understand it.
All right, that's very good. So I can now write the next question. Just give me a minute. कर लेना उससे और नीचे पड़े मेरा एक ग्रे कलर का वो तय लगाना है थोड़ी देर और लगा लेना अभी तो 5 मिनट है वो ग्रे वाला तय लगा देना मेरा ही एक सॉरी
Ma'am,
बेटा जी
your
सॉरी
mic is was on. Your mic was on.
you were able to hear my voice.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've removed the mic from from the ear. मैंने इसको दूर रखा था कि आपको आवाज ना आए. अच्छा, next question is 0 point 1 second. C part of this question is you did these questions in the class today. 0.0023, right? So this is a similar question. If I remove the decimal, so this would be 23 by what will come in the denominator if I remove this decimal?
Ma'am,
How many zeros? Sorry?
ma'am, two zeros.
No, there are four digits after the decimal. So there would be four zeros.
Four zeros.
Okay? How we need to
Yes.
count the
In
number
the
of
picture
digits
there,
after
their
the
place
decimal.
is not, but there is a place like that.
That's right. There are four digits. So we will put four zeros in the denominator. Now we need only 100 in the denominator, just like in the previous question. So this 100 is basically by 100, which will give us percentage. So this is 23 by 100%, right? This is giving us percent sign, right? So now I can just say because this is 23 by 100, what will be the decimal? We will not divide it. We will just move the decimal. Here is the decimal. Take the decimal two step backward. So what would be the answer? 0.23%, right? Is it
Yes.
making sense? Is it making sense with it?
Yes.
All right. So now moving on to the last question. Last question is that 11 by 4,000. So now this is a similar question. हमें क्या चाहिए ब्रिज परसेंटेज के लिए? What do we need in the denominator? What do
Ma'am,
we need in
100.
the denominator?
100.
We need 100 in the denominator. So we can separate it. We can say this is 40 multiplied by 100. 40,000. Just like in the previous case, one time there was 1,000. So I have written 1,000 as 10 multiplied by 100. Why? Because ye 100 will give me the percent sign. One time there was 10,000 in the previous question. So I have written it as, I will write it down as 100 multiplied by 100. Right? So this will give me the percent. So now in this question, it is 4,000. So I will write it down as 40 multiplied by 100. Now this by 100 will give the percent sign. So it is 11 by 40%. Right? So now we need to change it into the fraction decimal or keep it as it is. So if I change this 11 by 40 into percent into the decimal, so I will write it down like this because 11 is smaller. So I will write a decimal and this will become
Yes.
110. Right? So now 42s are 80, 43s are 120. So 42s are 80 and 30 will come. And then I will say another zero. So this will be 7s are 280. So this is my answer, 0.27%. So if you write this as an answer, this is also fine. If you're changing it into the decimal, this is also fine. Is this making sense?
Yes.
Okay. These two questions of this exercise, they are a bit difficult questions. Like the first few questions were comparatively easy, but this question number 5 and 6, I hope you can see they are difficult questions. So you need to practice them, right? So these two questions, we have solved them together. You need to practice them more, right?
Yes.
ठीक है?
They both
So
are
now
same.
we will, sorry, now we will move on to the second learning objective, which is, uh, let me show you. This worksheet was left because we have done this few questions. So we will solve the second worksheet uh, first, and then I will come back to the first worksheet. इसके कुछ question रहते हैं. So this is the second worksheet of percentage. And this is the second learning objective. You can see on your screen, the learning objective is express one quantity as a percentage of another, right? So express one quantity as a percentage of other. So first learning objective was that we need to convert fractions into decimals and decimals into percentages and vice versa, right? So conversion का topic था. Now the second topic is express one quantity as a percentage of other. So we will be having fractions और हमने वो याद रखना है कि fractions को percentage में कैसे convert करना है, right? ठीक है?
Okay, ma'am.
So in this question, we will be having a value and we will be changing it into the fraction. Right? For example,
Ma'am,
what percentage of
ma'am,
24, sorry,
comparing fraction. In school, we have done
comparing
comparing fraction.
comparing fractions, right? So if somebody tell you, okay, there are 10 balls in a bag and 3 are red. So what percentage of the balls are red? So you will say 3 balls out of 10 balls are red. And then we will convert this fraction into percentage. Are you getting the point? So it's like comparing the quantities, right? So how many total are there and how many we are talking about? So like for example, if someone say in grade 6 in your class, let's say for example, the total number of students are, I'm just giving an example, 21, and out of those
Yes.
21, let's say 12 are girls. So how much is the percentage of girls in the class? So we will say 12 out of 21. And now we will convert it into the percentage by the 3 percentage method we know. Are you getting the point? Okay, what we need to do.
Yes.
This time the quantity is given. Sometime it would be given in numbers and sometime they will say percentage. And we need to find out the answer. If this kind of thing is given, so we need to find out the percentage, right? And if they are saying, for example, uh, in a hall, 60% of the total, there were 200 people in a hall and 60% were men. So how many men were there? So then also we will apply the same concept. Okay? So now let's start. You need to tell me if you cannot understand anything. Sometimes there would be numbers compared, and sometimes we will be involving percentage as well. So first question is, what percentage of 24 is 18? So the fraction is 18 by 24. We need to find out if we take 18 out of 24, so what is the percentage? Acha, now the easiest way of converting fraction into percentage is that we multiply it with 100, right? Abrish, is it clear, bete? So
Yes,
which
ma'am.
is the easiest way of converting fraction into percentage? It is that you can multiply it with 100. So now we can divide it with 6. 6 threes are 18, 6 fours are 24. So this is 300 by 4, right? So now I can just simply divide it. If I divide 300 by 4, so the answer would be 24 5. So answer is
Ma'am,
75%. Are you getting this?
uh, ma'am, can you explain again?
Acha. So is the topic clear? Okay, what kind of question I'm expecting? Sometimes there would be fraction and we will convert it into
Yes.
percentage, right? Sometimes it would be like this. Okay, let's say there are 20 students in the class, and out of those 20 students, 40% are girls. So we can do these kind of questions as well. 40% of 20, we can do that also. Okay, so it's like comparing percentages with quantities, different quantities. Okay, अब देखिए the first question is what percentage of 24 is 18? So like if we are talking about 18 things out of 24, we need to find out how much is 18. So how to do it? When you are converting a fraction into percentage, so we can, the easiest way is, there are three methods, na? Make the denominator 100 by multiplying it, make the denominator by 100 by dividing it, and third is make the multiply it with 100. So multiply by 100 is the easiest way. Okay? So I have
Yes, ma'am.
multiplied it with 100 to make it into the percent, to change it into the percent form. Now I have simplified this. I can divide with 6. So 6 threes are 18, 6 fours are 24. So numerator mein we are having 300 or denominator mein we are having 4. If you divide 300 by 4, you get 75%. This is your answer. So if you talk about 18 out of 24, so that means we are talking about 75%. Is it clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now the second question. So sometimes I told you there are percentages, sometimes there are fractions, sometimes there are word problems, so we need to deal with them. Next is what is 60% off? अच्छा ये ऑफ वाले क्वेश्चंस आर ऑफ, जैसे हमने पढ़ा था ना फर्स्ट टॉपिक में,
Multiplying.
मल्टीप्लाई होता है। जैसे
Multiplying.
हमने फर्स्ट टॉपिक में पढ़ा था, टू किसका कीवर्ड है? टू इज अ कीवर्ड फॉर
Ratio.
रेशियो। सो ऑफ इज अ कीवर्ड फॉर मल्टीप्लाइंग। सो 60% का मतलब है 60 by 100। ऐसा ही है ना, 60% का क्या
Yes.
मतलब है? 60 out of 100। मल्टीप्लाई ऑफ का मतलब है मल्टीप्लाई 50। So now you can cancel this one zero with 50 ka zero and the other zero with 60 ka zero. So numerator में 6 and 5, 6 fives are 30, or denominator में there is nothing left. So what is 60% of 50? It is 30. Are you getting this?
Yes.
अब अगर यहाँ पर कहते ना what is 60% of 50 liters? So हम कहते it is 30 liters. Right? अब इन्होंने यहाँ पर कोई यूनिट नहीं लिखी तो हम भी यूनिट नहीं लिखेंगे. Right? So now the next one. Express 12 as a percentage of 30. 12 out of 30. इसकी हमने परसेंट बनानी है. परसेंट कैसे बनाते हैं अब्रेश? इस पहले क्वेश्चन में
Ma'am,
हमने क्या
by
किया था? परसेंट कैसे बनाते हैं? सबसे आसान
multiplying
मेथड इज
100.
मल्टीप्लाई विद 100. How to convert fraction into percentage? The most straightforward method is multiply it with 100. Now I can cancel this 0 with this 0. So this 3 will be cancelled with 12. 3 fours are 12. The numerator में I am left with 4 and 10. और denominator में there is 1 left. तो ये आपके पास आता है 40%. What is 12 out of 30? It is 40%. Any question till this point? ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है? So now the next question. Next question is, what is 0.75 as a percentage? We need to convert this decimal into percentage. So I told you how to convert. What is the most easiest way of converting fractions and percentages? Fraction and decimals into percentage. It is multiply by 100. और वैसे भी हमें पता है 0.75 is what percent?
Um,
Yeah.
75.
0.75 75%. वैसे भी हमें पता है दिस इज 75%, राइट? और वैसे आप मल्टीप्लाई बाय 100 भी करें तो इट्स 75%. ठीक है? So now 1 by 4 to percentage. 1 by 4. So how to convert into percentage? Multiply by 100. Right? Right or not?
Yes, ma'am.
And what is 100 divided by 4?
Um,
Hmm.
Ma'am, divided by plus the upper one. That would be
Hmm.
100 by 4.
100 by 4. So what is division? What is answer?
Um,
25%. Right?
yes.
100 divided by 4 is 25%. 100 divided by 5 is 20%. Right? Why
Yes.
this percent sign is coming? Because we have multiplied with 100. We have converted it into the percentage. ठीक है? ठीक है बेटे? Right? Abrish, is it clear till this
Yes,
point?
ma'am. Yes,
All right.
ma'am.
Acha, next question is very interesting. John scored 80 out of 100. He scored 80 out of 100. So what is the percentage?
80%.
80%. Simple as that because the denominator is already 100. Right? So now dekhe, a bakery sold 12 out of 20 croissant they had in stock. So what is the percentage of croissant sold? What is the fraction? 12 out of 20, right? 12 out of 20 को हम लिख सकते हैं 12 by 20. So now because we need to convert it into percentage, so we will multiply by 100. Abrish, ये वो तीसरा
Ma'am,
method है.
can you zoom in?
Okay, sorry. Is it better now?
Yes.
अरे, So this is the third method जिसमें हम सिर्फ न्यूमरेटर को 100 से मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं. We don't multiply denominator with 100. Are you getting the point, बेटे? So in सब में
Yes,
देखो हम
ma'am.
क्या कर रहे हैं? We multiplied with 100. So now what to do? We can cancel this 1 0, right? And
Yes.
then 2 can be cancelled with this 12. 2 6 are 12. What is left in the numerator? 6 and 6 and
10.
10. What is left in the denominator? 1 is left. So the answer is
1.
60%. So how many
Yes.
croissants were sold? 60% of the
60%.
croissants were sold.
Sold.
ठीक है? So now look at the next question. They are saying a store has 40 shirts in stock. 16 are red. Out of those 40 shirts, how many are red? 16 are red. We need to find out the percentage of red shirts. So what would be the fraction, Abrish?
16 by 40.
Very good. And we need to convert it into the percentage. So what to do?
Multiply
How
by
to convert?
100.
Multiply by 100. This is the easiest method. Now just simplify it. This 0 can be cancelled. This 4 will be cancelled as well. 4 ones are 4, 4 fours are 16. So देखिए in the
Ma'am,
numerator we are left with 4 and
40.
40 and the 1 रह गया. तो ये आपके पास आता है 40%.
40%.
So how many red shirts are there in the store? 40% of the shirts are red. ठीक है? So now the next question.
ठीक
A
है.
class has 30 students. 18 of them are girls. What percentage of students are girls? So what is the fraction?
30, 18 by 30.
18 by 30. And we need to make it into the percentage. So we need
Multiply
to do
with
what?
100.
Multiply by
Multiply.
100. Okay. So cancel this 1 0. Then
Yes, with
3 ones are
another
3 and 3, 6
6
are
are
18.
80.
So what would be the answer?
And then 6 tens are 6 multiply
Huh. So
that
6 tens are
60. 6 tens are
60%.
60 and then
That's right. Very good.
60%.
That's right. Very good. So now the question number 10. A garden has 50 tomato plants. ठीक है? Nine of them, nine of them are bearing fruit. Bearing fruit का क्या मतलब है? Nine of them are bearing fruit.
Ma'am, I don't know.
So bearing fruit का मतलब है they are tomato plants ना. तो out of 15 plants, 9 plants हैं जिनके ऊपर tomatoes लगे हुए हैं. Are you getting the point? They are bearing fruit. Bearing fruit का मतलब है there are
Yes.
fruit on
Okay.
that plants. ठीक है? So we need to find out the percentage of the tomato plants that are bearing fruit. So how many, what is the fraction? What is this fraction? 9 out of 15. There are 9 plants जिन पे tomatoes हैं और the total plants are 15. So the fraction would be 9 out of 15. Are you clear na bete? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So how to convert? Multiply it with?
Um,
Multiply it with
with
100. Right?
100.
So now this time, अच्छा ये आपको पता है ना अब्रेश कि we can cancel 9 and 15. We can cancel this 100
Yes.
with 15, but we cannot cancel 9 and 100. Why?
Ma'am, you
Hmm?
will multiply with 100. So, uh, firstly, that would be 900 by 15.
That's right. That's right. So this 100 cannot be cancelled with this 9 because they are both in the numerator, right? So
Yes.
numbers in the denominator can be cancelled with the number in the numerator, right?
Mm, yes.
So we can cancel this with 3. 3 threes are 9, 3 fives
Yes.
are 15. So now I can cancel this 5 with 100. 5 ones are 5,
Yes.
5
And
20s
5.
are, ठीक है? ये समझ
100.
आइए कैसे कटिंग की है? पहले हमने
Yes.
9 और 15 को कटिंग की है, 3 एंड 5. फिर हमने इस 5 को 100 से कटा किया है. तो अब हमारे पास देखो न्यूमरेटर में 1 है तो वो तो खत्म हो गया. यहाँ पर 3 है और यहाँ 20 है. सो व्हाट इज 3 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 20?
3 multiplied by 20 is 60.
60%. ठीक है?
This is also
60%
60.
इज योर आंसर.
Uh,
ठीक है? सो नाउ लेट्स सी. दिस इज फिनिश्ड. सो एनी क्वेश्चन?
Send a
इज इट
screenshot
क्लियर?
of this.
जी बेटा, I have
Yes.
taken screenshot. I will share with you, okay? So now moving on to the 3 questions those were left in the first worksheet. First worksheet ये थी. So we need to do this. अच्छा, now in the previous question the units were same. ठीक है? हम कह रहे थे 18 out of 25. ऐसे हम कह रहे थे ना? लेकिन हम ये नहीं कह रहे थे 18 सेंटीमीटर out of 2 meters. तो यहाँ पर सबसे बड़ा प्रॉब्लम क्या है? The units are not same in this particular question. ठीक है? So we will make fractions, but before that we will change the units into the same unit. ये अगर 120 सेंटीमीटर है तो ये 2 मीटर नहीं होना चाहिए. इसको भी क्या होना चाहिए इन सेंटीमीटर. समझ आ रही है बात की? तो this is 120
Yes.
centimeter. What is 2 meter equal to? 2 meter is how many centimeters?
200 centimeters.
Excellent, 200 centimeters. So now we can write down 120 centimeter of 200 centimeters. So we will write down as 120 by 200. We need to make them in the percentage. So सबसे आसान तरीका ये है ना कि multiply it with 100. ठीक है, वैसे तो वी कैन डिवाइड विद 2 ऑल्सो, तो ये 200 है, 100 बन जाएगा। लेकिन ये सबसे आसान तरीका है, इसको आपने आसानी से याद रखना है कि whenever you are converting fraction into percentage, just multiply the fraction with 100. ठीक है, only the numerator. Now I can cancel these two zeros with these two zeros, right? So now 120 divided
Okay.
by 2, 60%. Is it clear, bete?
Yes,
Is
ma'am.
it clear? All right. So there is an extra step in these questions that we need to do the conversion also. So the next question is 225 seconds of a minute. So we will go in the smaller unit. Minute को हमने convert करना है. आ minute का क्या मतलब है? कितने minutes हैं?
60
60
seconds.
seconds. Very good. So 25 seconds of 60 seconds. So it means the fraction is 25 by 60. अब how to convert it into percentage? Multiply it with, Abrish, multiply it with 100. ठीक है? So now I can simplify. I
Okay.
can cancel this one zero,
2500.
2500, या फिर हम ना जब fractions होती हैं तो we don't multiply it. We will simplify first. So I can cancel this zero. So now I cannot do anything else. So I will say this is 250 by 6. So we will find the answer in decimal. 250 by 6 कितना है? बल्कि I can still divide it with 2. I can divide it with 2
Yes.
ना. So ये कितना आ जाता है? What is half of 250? 125 by
125.
3.
3.
अब इसको डिवाइड कर लें, 125 को 3 से डिवाइड कर लें. 3 fours are 12 and then this 5 will come down. So 3 ones are 3, 2 will remain, or फिर I will put a decimal here and a 0 here. So 3 6 are 18, right? So this is 41.6%. ठीक है? What is 25 minutes to 60 seconds? So this is 41.6%. Bete, any question till this point?
No, ma'am.
All right. Have you done these questions in the class?
In the online classes.
Oh, that's great. So moving on to this question. It is 525 meters of 3 kilometers. So what is 3 kilometers in meters?
3,000
1,000 meters,
meters.
right? So now we can write down the fraction. 525 divided by 3,000. Now how to convert fraction into percentage?
Mm, by multiplied with
Multiplied by
100.
multiply by 100. So I can cut this two zeros with these two zeros. So now I can divide it with 3 या 5 से divide कर लेते हैं. 5 6 are 30, 5 ones are 5, 5 fives are 25. Don't forget to put this 0 because ये special division है ना, you will take 2 and 5 together. So you will put a 0 here. ठीक है? Now you can divide it with 3. So 3 twos are 6, 3 threes are 9, 3 fives are 15. So the answer is 35 by 2. So if you divide 35 with 2, the answer would be 17.5. 35 का half क्या होता है? 17.5 ना
Yes.
percent. So what is 525 meter of 3000 meter? It is
Um,
17 point.
ma'am, the plus version is 17.5. So,
Hmm? Sorry? Sorry बेटे आपने क्या कहा है?
ma'am, the plus answer is 17.5.
That's right. Which answer? Simplest answer.
70.
Yes. Yes, yes. So it is 17.5%. ठीक है? So now the last question. 4 days of a week. So 4 out of what? 4 days of a week. So four out of what?
I
How many
can't
total?
able to see your screen.
Is screen not shared? Is it not shared, bete?
No, ma'am, I can't able to see the screen.
You cannot see the screen. Is it like white screen coming?
No, ma'am, blank.
Oh. Is it coming now
No, ma'am, you
or
can
not?
share it again.
All right, I will share it again. All right, just I will share the screen again. All right, can you see the screen now, Abrish?
No, ma'am.
Is it not coming?
No, ma'am.
Is is it still black?
Yes.
Oh, is the internet fine at your end?
Yes, ma'am.
Is the screen sharing stopped?
Yes, ma'am, that the screen is totally blank, no whiteboard and no
Nee,
worksheet.
is the I have stopped sharing the screen. Is your screen like the stop the sharing of screen is stopped now? Is it stopped at
Yes.
your end?
Yes.
Yes. So now I will share. So I'm going to share the screen again. So now tell me, can you see the screen, bete?
No, ma'am.
No,
No,
you
ma'am.
cannot? No? All right.
Yes.
So maybe there is a problem with internet because the weather is not good. So just the last question is 4 days of the week. You can just listen. We will do the last question and then I will send you the screenshot. So I was asking you कि
Okay, ma'am.
4 days of a week का क्या fraction होगा? What will come in the denominator? 4 by
Ma'am, 4 by 30.
30 नहीं week है ना month नहीं है 4 days of a week. So 4 by
Ma'am, week, we have 7.
7. So it will be 4 by 7. And we need to convert it into percentage. So we will multiply it with 100. So this will be 400 by 7. देखिए 7 is a prime number. We cannot divide it. We cannot cancel it. So we will divide it. 400 को 7 से divide करेंगे. 7 fives are 35. Then it will be 50. And 7 sevens are 49. 1 और ये आपके पास आ जाता है 7 ones are 7. तो ये आपके पास आता है 57.1%. Right? 4 days of a week. का क्या मतलब है 57.1%, right? So I will share the screenshot also. So we will stop this class here. ठीक है? So
Okay, ma'am.
Avrish, were you able to understand or is it difficult?
Ma'am, I understand. It is easy.
It is easy. All right, that's great. So I will share the both screenshots with you. ठीक है? So you can practice these questions more. ठीक है बेटे? So that's all for today. Inshallah, we will be having another class tomorrow. So take care, Zabris. See you tomorrow. Allah Hafiz.
Yes, ma'am.
Allah Hafiz, bete.